My name is Rebecca Roussel, and I'm the director of the Emory University Institutional Review Board, also known as the IRB. Welcome, and I hope that you will find the following information useful as you plan to conduct human subjects research at Emory. Let's start with, what is the Emory IRB? The Emory IRB is part of the Emory Human Research Protection Program. Our mission is fourfold. One is to safeguard and promote the dignity and well-being of participants in research conducted at or by Emory, by assuring that their rights and safety and welfare are protected. Another is to provide timely and high-quality review and monitoring of human subjects research. A third is to facilitate excellence in human subjects research by providing accurate guidance and education to Emory investigators, IRB members, and research officials. And finally, to ensure compliance with all regulatory and ethical obligations involved in human subjects research conducted at or by Emory. But in essence, we are your partners in protecting the rights and welfare of human research participants. The Emory IRB reviews all human subjects research across Emory Healthcare and Emory University and the Atlanta VA Medical Center. We also review most collaborative research with the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, and Emory has long used Western IRB, a commercial IRB, for review of industry-sponsored clinical trials, as long as CHOA and the Atlanta VA are not involved. Because of the differences in research modalities, we have separate biomedical and social behavioral committees. There are also things that Emory IRB does not review, of course. That is, projects that either do not involve human subjects or that do not involve research, as defined by the federal regulations. Applying those definitions can be confusing. If you think you may not be doing human subjects research but would like to be sure, or need documentation for a journal or a funder, we offer a tool to help request a determination, which can avoid a formal IRB submission. Creating an IRB account is simple if you do need to submit to us. Just log in to the eIRB electronic submission and review system with your Emory or Emory Healthcare Net ID. The link is here on this slide and on our IRB homepage at irb.emory.edu. Some human research ethics training is required at Emory if you are doing human subjects research. Emory City training is required and is valid for 3 years. If you have an account from a prior institution in City, make sure you affiliate your account with Emory. Whether you take the biomedical or social behavioral training depends on your project and your role on that project. Investigators and coordinators on FDA-regulated clinical trials and NIH-funded clinical trials need additional training. For the latest policy, we refer you to the Office for Clinical Research website. Based on our many years of reviewing submissions, we'd like to share our top tips for a smooth IRB review. First, start early. Studies are reviewed on a rolling basis and can take anywhere from 2 weeks to over 2 months, depending on your particular situation. But also do things in parallel as much as possible. Submit to the IRB, sponsored programs, Office for Clinical Research, and any other oversight offices applicable to your project. You do need approval from your department after you submit your study in eIRB, before the IRB can start our review. Selecting the right department will prevent delays, so we really urge you to see the guidance on our website under Forms and Guidance. Many protocols we receive lack information that the IRB really needs to know, so please use our website's protocol guidelines and consent templates. We also offer eIRB instructional videos. Expect email notifications from eIRB if you are the PI, co-I, or coordinator on a study. You may ignore them if you are not the study team member assigned to respond, though. Also, of course, act promptly on reminders to submit renewal applications. We do really welcome your questions. For general questions, use our listserv at irb@emory.edu, and for specific questions about your study after it's been submitted, contact the study analyst assigned to your project. And all contact information can be found on our website. If you want to meet with us in person, you can email us at irb@emory.edu to set up a time. Thank you, and we really look forward to working with you on your human subjects research.